Gosh, you guys can probably hear me already. Hi. Hi, you guys. This is me today saying hi to you. How are you? My day is ridiculous. It's good, but I've been all over the place doing the thing, which I'm still trying to figure out. What was I talking about? Well, I had to go later today because I needed to do the car maintenance, you guys. So funny. There's literally a piece of like cardboard felt, heavy, but that's all it is, that covers your oil pan to protect it from water. And the darn thing's been dragging. And I took a bungee cord and I tied it up literally probably for the last 2 months. And I've needed an oil change, tire rotation, and all that. So I finally did it. And then I had to deal with HOA stuff. So I'm ready to get my press pass out and write about HOAs again. I'm so pissed. So let's all take a deep breath. I want to know how you're doing. Kathy, Peggy, thanks for being here. Everybody, I saw Mystic Road. Oh, yeah. And then to top it all off, I haven't even spoken to my son yet about his plans to move to Fort Lauderdale like Tuesday with, I don't know, where's he going to live? All this. And my daughter wants me to come to Jacksonville like now. So, yeah. I'm okay. Oh, yes. See, I'm my ADHD is kicking in. We need to breathe. You're hanging in by a thread. Okay, well, I'm going to gather myself so I can help you help me. Road trip. That's right. Like the baby shower. Any of that. Hi, Meredith. So good to see you. This is me today. Okay, if you guys don't mind, I'm going to ring the bell here just a few times just to calm down. We can all breathe a little bit. This thing is very old, so it likes to stick. Okay, let's. I hope it won't be too loud. And I'm just going to do it 3 times to just clear this energy so I can be more help. You know, I was thinking as I was running around today how some of the really big creators that do readings and here and on TikTok, how amazing and calm and helpful and insightful they are. But I know, I bet you $100 they're running around like a chicken with their head cut off, like I am half the time. Like we all are. None of us are perfect, right? So it's always a good idea to stop and breathe a minute. Let's see if I can get this baby working. Hi, Sassy Savage. We're just calming down, taking a deep breath, Sassy. Clearing the energy a little bit. Oh, feel better already. Don't you guys just love this bell of my mom's? Oh, I love it. Okay. One thing, if you watch the pick a card today at the end, I kept saying, do the thing. Like, I don't even know what exactly that thing is. I just think it's every day there's something we got to do that thing. So I went back and looked at the angel number in the book. And it really, it's like we're going through a rebirth. And you hear me talk a lot about that in numerology with the cycles of 9. So today I was like really feeling it. I even was able to get my nails done in all of this madness, which is probably it's definitely a blessing, but for me, it's having to sit there kills me, kills me. Anyway, but look, so we're feeling this rebirth. So I think that's why I was like, just do the thing. Like it's a new day, it's a new thing. And it says change your look, change your attitude, what can you do to make your outward appearance match your inward desires for change? Try out a new hairstyle, wear a different color, find another way to implement simple change up in your look. And I found that really refreshing. And somehow for me, I don't know if it does for you guys, it makes sense of, okay, go do that thing that's going to make you feel better. That's going to just really propel you step by, it's not a huge thing, but step by step into things that you really want. And I know that that energy is coming up a lot. Tomorrow Venus trines Mars, so it's really a sexy vibe for those of you who are in a relationship. Let's go. If you're not and you want to go out on hump day, it's probably a good thing, but really only pay attention to what you really want and be able to receive it. Look, somebody said hot, sweaty energy. That's every day in Florida in the summer. And also the angels will be here to help with anxiety about some of these new circumstances. So that's pretty cool. I'll be talking more about that. All right. Hey, so you guys, what is going on with you guys that I needed to pull this deck out? Did somebody lose an animal? While you guys think about that, is there somebody here or maybe coming in is going to have the need for that deck? And I'm not done with this either, you guys. If you want to look at it one more time, this is really, I've been working with this drawing and trying to draw it in a balanced way as it presents. And I know I'm not an artist, but it's a little bit of a challenge for me to make it as balanced as possible. And just remember, being centered and grounded with integrity and strength is important when we're going through all these changes and feeling anxious like I do right now. If you feel panicked, anxious, or overwhelmed, you are off center. Well, I know you need to ground yourself. Duh. If you're feeling lost or you're caught up in the events in your own world, unable to see your situation from multiple angles or to recognize the solutions available to you, focus on yatak. This will help you find a more centered state. Honestly, I'm just going to say, so you can do the thing. No, it's not as easy as it looks. And I love that because in the beginning of the book, Lara, who wrote this, talks about really spending a week with each of these symbols that we've talked about. And I get it. Like I've still been working with this. I'm not ready for the next, but we'll get there, you know? So I love that. I wanted to remind you guys of those things. If you're feeling a little anxious, I know that that's cool. I know you do. There's a lot going on here at the end of May. Graduations and again, my son moving, all these kinds of things. What are you guys going through and what can I help? And hit the share, like copy link. I don't know if it works, but it might help you to bring in new people. Peae is very balanced. Well, you're very artistic. You're very artistic. So I think, you know what? Until we, do you guys need any Anything specific while I have just a few of you in here? Otherwise, I'll start, I think, with an oracle reading. I just know that somebody's going to need this deck. I'm going to keep it right here. Who lost? Maybe it was in Reese's live. Somebody lost a pet. Maybe it's for me. You want to know Doug's energy towards you? Do you want to know what he's thinking? I can use my deck. Thank you for everything you did for me. I'm just going to leave that right there. For some reason, that's important. Let me Doug's energy for you. Okay, Kathy. Are you broken up with Doug? And I'm Mystic Road. I'm gonna stick to my guns. I'm gonna go with Kathy. Hi, Judy. He's a Gemini. Did you guys have a falling out, or he's new, right? You're just friends. Okay, that doesn't make sense. Let me come back to that. I know I've looked at, didn't we look at his numbers last week? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to look into this for Kathy real quick. And Mystic Road, I love you for being here. If you'll just stick with me, I can, let me do some things for Kathy because she's a member. Oh, I got to pick a time, you guys, too, for the Zoom. Oh, I thought we looked at it. Anyway, I'll help you. I promise. Don't go away. Let me help Kathy. The lie, the deception. The heck? What did you ask me? Career and money. That doesn't make sense, does it? The shapeshifter. Is somebody does this have anything to do with the divorce and money and alimony or anything like that? Like, what the heck, Kathy, is that all about? Yeah, money is an issue for me too. I think everybody's feeling it, but yes. Okay, cool. I don't know what that's about. I'll just put it right here. I don't know. That's intense energy. I don't know what that's about. Let's do the charms. Career and money. I don't know. Let me do this too. Or actually, these. Career and money. I have a really cool career and money deck. I might have to go get it. I think it's calling me. It's like, you need to use me. Look what flew out though. Okay, now we're getting warmed up. I know, Peggy. I did that around Mother's Day. Why did I have to gone? We're givers, not receivers. I'll tell you that. The cards were for you. I'll save them, Judy. If I'm going to save those, okay, Judy? I knew they were for somebody. Judy, did you lose somebody or an animal or a friend? Like, was there a loss? I am definitely feeling this vibe. I don't have Trader Joe's is like 45 minutes from me without traffic. I've been in there. It feels very Florida touristy to me. I'm sorry. Trader Joe's isn't going to like me. Kathy, Page of Pentacles flew out for you. Pippa, please don't do that. Definitely some messages about work and maybe from somebody younger, you know. Let me see what else I get. Oh, Judy, okay. Oh, I like this. I like this. Kathy, there's like new energy coming in about work and a lot less worry. Judy, I got you. And look, sweet Jesus. I think there's an end to your worry about career and money, and I want this to be my reading. Can I claim it? I claim it. For real. I mean, Kathy, if you, I know you watch a lot of tarot readings, so very interesting. Earth, air, fire, Leo energy, all that good stuff. But it's like right here in the middle is you've stopped all of the worry. The nines, I love that as the end of a cycle. And this is 10, 9, 10, boom, pages. If I could do it like this, that's how I would be like, boom, boom, boom. Well, no, it's really cool the way it came out. It's perfect the way it came out. You like it too. You claim it too. I know. All of us, we claim this abundance. Let me see what else I get. That's fascinating. That's fascinating. All right, let's go. Let's get a couple more. King of Pentacles. It could have come out in reverse, but I'm not taking it. Let me see. Oh my gosh. 8 of Cups. So I got to go. I got to pull one more. 9 of Wands. There we go. I think that there's a little bit like this is all coming to an end where we are super worried about it and wanting to walk away from everything. And I believe that you guys, if we can just keep going and keep the strength up, get through some of these endings and just keep moving. Like we can't just ask, we have to do, right? We can't just watch this. We have to really do the thing. We have to do the thing. I think that we feel worried. There's a lot of starts and stops to moving forward, but messages are going to come in. And also, Kathy, if you want, there could be some love to this. You feel like you're treading water. Yeah. I just want you to keep looking for oh, I want to sing that song like New Day Sunshine. I don't know how it goes. I know I feel the same way, but let's all like really absorb this energy and welcome in the opportunities and just know we've got to keep the passion up in our heart. Really, like, there's so many more videos I need to do and more lives and all this stuff to help the money flow, the abundance, to do fun things, to feel like I am the King of Pentacles, and not be worried about moving on or should I do this and change that. We just keep doing the thing, the interviews, the applications, keep improving your resume or cover letters. All of us. And if you're retired and it's a whole different thing, it could be about changing your life and, like Peggy, for example, a lot of the things the people around you, the young people around you are going through a lot of changes and it can affect uh, emotions, worry, trying to be in charge of it and be the Knight of Wands is like powerful, right? Armored up, but also sweet, like just one step down from being the king with a lot of passion. It kind of matches this and understanding that we can get through some of these transitions that affect our emotions, affect our wallet, make us feel like we're drowning and treading water, I don't know why this is important. I want children. What is going on today? There's somebody in my head that's attached, maybe from the car dealership. Yes. Okay. So, Kathy, You still want me to look at the charms? Yes, we do. That's our ascending. That's our ascending sign, really, from an astrology point of view. I have the soul of is your sun. What is this saying? I don't know. I've got it in my baby journal I'm making. Okay, let's go with the charms. Now give me 1 second. This is a smudge spray that I just love. Let's wake them up. I am a blank with the heart of a blank, which is your moon sign, wearing a mask of a blank, which is your rising sign. No, this is all you. I felt like we all are thinking about money and the cost of living and wanting, you know, just things and security. So it really, uh, okay, Judy, have I done your numerology? I think I have a little bit. I need to look back at that. I mean, really, you need to ask for help, honey. I get it. When I talk about the HOA, they were mean to one of my older neighbors that walks with a cane, a woman screaming at her over a tree, you guys, bringing in lawyers and everything. Okay, Kathy, let's focus together. I'm sorry. I know sometimes you guys probably don't think I'm tuned into you, but I am, Kathy. I'm just multitasking and I can do it because I have such ADD. Okay, Judy, maybe we need to look at it again. I know you probably have a tough time receiving. I do. Okay, Sassy, I'd love that. I love hanging out in the chats with you too. So cool. I need to follow your channel. I need to get back on TikTok too, you guys, and go live over there. I've been having a TikTok problem, just not liking it, but I love it. So I need to go back. Okay, Kathy, here we go. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, okay. Scorpio energy and the number 4 are the first things that are popping out at me. I like this because it gives me emperor vibe. It gives me like, you can do this. I'm so stuck on do the thing today. I want to slap myself. Also, though, I'm getting a planet vibe. Hold on, I got to check my notes. Oh, Earth. Duh. Very grounding with that 4. Also, there's something about that 4 and the Scorpio energy. Does that make any sense to you? Okay. Oh, really? TikTok. Oh, cool, Sassy. I love nature. Oh, that reminds you guys, if I have to go to Jacksonville, I might not be live. Well, I might go live, but it might be to look at the horses. Kathy, look at this. Okay. Number 1, get ready to receive. You need to be ready. There's so much to celebrate. Look in your intuition right by your body and this little heart I added. I love that. You're just face down, but I think you're ready and I need you to trust your intuition that good things, like believe it or not, good things are going to come. I know you're like I'm just treading water, but you do need to heal. Archangel Michael's like pointing right at this, and the key is right here. And the turtle is a lot about healing, forgiving yourself, being patient with yourself, and that's going to help you grow. See that? So let's turn him over. All right. Now, the next important thing is the spoon. You need to open up to really self-care, self-love, self-forgiveness, all of that, and whatever's in your heart, your emotions. Pay attention to your moon sign and readings. That's what's going to nourish you right now, help you get in touch with your intuition even better. That Scorpio full moon might have like been eye-opening for you. I know, I am too. There are some hooks in your how you're feeling and handling your emotions. A little bit of denial still. Have you gotten some weird messages coming in? Maybe even job interviews that didn't work out or something like that that has you a little bit silenced maybe? Oh, I know. Me too. I am not good at it. Okay. Well, so there's a hook in that in this situation right here, and letting this go, understanding, I've been telling myself this and the kids, all ages, as we have to try new phases, new jobs, this and that. There's a lot of failure. I can't tell you how much I failed with doing this on YouTube, right? Or just a lot of things I've failed at. And it starts to get to be a thing. And we can get stuck in that. And I don't want you to do that. So think about just letting it all go. I do the same thing. I think about the past and all these failures, and it stops me from this transformation, right? But you're super protected. With the yes, here's the fortune too. Like it's so cool. Like just let this all go. Speak your truth. Whatever these messages were, don't worry about what you may perceive as failures. They lead to you getting the right thing. And then it says yes. And right under that is my little scarcity abundance fish. Like you can stop worrying about the money. I really believe that. And then also your heart is still locked up. Okay. So whatever that means. I should be putting these up for you guys. I'm so sorry. And let me take this banner down. That's very distracting. Yeah, well, okay, there is a tower right here on my timepiece, which is like this is now time. I'll get back to your heart then because this is pretty important. The tower is on top of the cheerleader. Like whatever you need to decide, do it. And understand you are protected. And when you do this, I think a lot more balance comes into your life. I'm not telling you to quit the temp job though. Those can be very oh Lord, hold on. Those can be they can lead to a lot of opportunity. But there's something here um almost like let it go, Kathy. You're protected. We've got you. We're cheering you on through this tower moment. This clock can be a lot about losses and changes and the time is now. What else is interesting here? There's still a lot of intuition going on about your long-term commitments but it's really getting farther and farther away from you. Well, I hope I'm right. It's been slow. And you can expect like the end of May to be slow. Oh, well, let's look at that. Let's look at that. I think it has something to do with number 1, your confidence. Let me get that down, sorry. And I get it. Your confidence is far from you in this reading. So, and there's like you need to bring your heart and soul together with you, bring back your confidence. Um, and don't be afraid to tell people how look, just say, there's things about this job I don't understand. Like, don't be afraid to speak your truth. I hope so. The summers can be slow, right? I don't know. I think the end of May will be slow because just in general, people going on vacation. But as you go through these endings and changes with, that kind of temporary company, just definitely take the lesson of what you didn't learn. Like, there's so much I do wrong with learning tech and the apps and the video edit, all this stuff that I make big mistakes on. So we just have to talk about it and ask for help. Um, I do want you to know that I feel there's fortune coming and good signs that you should look for, like those kind of spirit-led signs. Um, your heart is really locked up still. And I know you see that. And that's why you want to focus on career and a new path. See the compass here, like, the broken heart still shows. And I understand that. I think we all do. There's a lot of weight, of burdens and responsibilities you're carrying. You're so cute. I love you, Kathy. You gotta at the root of this, you're like, "Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know." You're getting there. At least we're admitting it, right? And you are opening up. I know you are. But what's at the root of this is you're carrying so much of the weight and worry about the money. But I don't want you to do that anymore. I think you're very protected. Um, there's really the hooks were about, whether you stay with that temporary company or not, and I swear I'm not telling you to do that. Um, but look for opportunities within that. You did? I love that. That's so cool, Judy. Love that. Um, what was I trying to say, Kathy, that there is something coming that you'll break free of that will bring more balance to this money situation. And I feel like, if you just keep working on opening your heart up and communicating about the things you're having trouble with at work is right here in the middle of that, okay? But see, the heart is over here by you too, and there are a lot of things to celebrate. And I think you're getting some really deep intuitive hits if you'll listen. What's going on with Judy? I know. I think that's definitely a sign. So Kathy, let me see so I think if we go back and look at the cards, that if I could remember the cards, did I put them right here? Yeah. Yeah. Ace of Cups. Yeah, I think a lot of the problem, and I don't mean, no, don't take this in the wrong way because my confidence is, but I need you to really work on your confidence and then you're going to open up everything. I know you feel like you're drowning. Um, but yeah, come up, do the breaststroke, baby, do the thing, start swimming. Don't drown, kick because you do have a lot of beginnings coming up. Just some emotion there, but I need you to keep the strength. And this was in reverse. So, you know, I know you're feeling stuck, but just keep the faith. That was then, this is now. Okay? And this. What's on the bottom of the deck? 4 of Pentacles. You know, you're still worried about it, which I said up here, but there's fortune coming in. It's, you know, it's going to take the work. These cards aren't supposed to be in there. What are you doing there? Okay. I want to do one last thing for you, Kathy, and then I'll move on to the next person. Thank you guys for letting me take my time today. I needed to get in the zone. So I'm going to pick these up. Scorpio energy and the number 4, Kathy. I don't know. You might start seeing 444, 44. It's a master builder, you know, like making things happen. I think if you meet somebody regarding relationships or love, could be a water sign, Scorpio. Just open up your heart because that love thing might come sooner than the work thing. I don't know why I'm saying that, but I am. All right, let's do one of these. Okay, cool. Oh, I know what I need to do for you. We are going to do, I'm going to shuffle these again. Let's talk about, I got to get this card out of there. Who wants children? I need to know that. Okay. I'm going to do a timing spread for you about good things coming in. It might be work. It might be love. I don't know, but I'm going to see if I get a timing. So, Kathy, I'm going to pull 13 cards. If I don't get it, it's just divine timing. But let's see. 1, 8 weeks. 8 weeks. Things should start to really turn around. And like you said, the next couple months are going to be good. So, yeah, maybe within 8 weeks, you'll have something more solid and you'll feel more balance about it. Remember that little balance scale came out right there. So, yeah, way cool. Way cool, way cool. All right. Judy. And then let's see. I need to star these comments. Sassy Savage. Don't you go away. Yeah, turtles are so cool. And what I have under here is a tie-dyed turtle. It's so cute, you guys. I'm pointing out Sassy Savage here. So, Sassy, can you hang around a minute? That was cool. Okay, thanks. I'll do one for you. Okay, hang around a minute. I really need to see what's going on with Judy. Judy, did you see me talk about my feathers? Is that why you're pointing it out? And I haven't found any feathers lately, but I know that you had some losses and I was feeling it a lot. This is, I don't know if you saw this card. Thank you for everything you did for me. So I feel, Judy, this with the feathers coming in is really cool for you. And I kept saying when I started, who needs this? Who needs this? Thanks, Sassy. Is Judy still here? She might have left me. Judy. All right. Well, I hope she'll, if she, maybe she's busy. But thank you for everything you did for me. And Judy, that feather is a sign, I believe. And if you want to see my feathers sometime, I'll show you. Just that I found the sign this morning, white with small spots. Ah, I love it. And I really feel like I needed to share this with you. Thank you for everything you did for me. Is there anything else I can do for you, Judy? I love that you found that. I don't know what kind of bird it is, but I love it. I hope you're okay. Let me know if you need anything. All right. Now, okay. You guys, Kathy, Peggy, let's see, who else is a member? Right now I've got you guys. Should I set the Zoom for our members for 12 Eastern or 1 Eastern? Hi, Michael. How are you, sweetheart? Thanks for all your support and comments. Oh, you did. Okay. All right. This keeps coming out. That's the second time. 1 is good. Okay, Peggy, got it. I had a day, Michael. I'm okay though. For the sake of Peggy. Well, Kathy, what time do you want? Of course, for the sake of Peggy. Judy, this keeps coming out too. Do not put the memory of me on a pedestal to only stall your grief. But Judy, 1 is good. Okay. All right. I know you need to sleep more. Judy, is this what you also were talking about? Because this came out. I was like, who's this for? Very strong energy. What's going on, Judy? Did things go sour as people passed? She doesn't sleep. Oh, I feel good. I feel good. It was like dealing with cars, car repair, HOAs, adulting. I had to adult, Michael. It's terrible. Judy, were these for you? I'll just put them aside. And I'll go to Sassy Savage. Because I feel like I'm holding on to some energy that I need to let go of. The lie, the shapeshifter. I'm going to put these away now. I think they were just for Judy. I was like, really, who are these for? Oh. Does this have something to do with the relationship that you're in? Adulting stinks. Wow. Yeah. That's what the shapeshifter is all about. Has that ended? You're alone now. Okay, we did talk about that. I'm sorry, I forget. Huh. Okay. You're like, that was for me. Okay. Alone now. Alone now. Alone now. Alone now. Alone now. Alone now. Why do I feel like what do I need to do for you? You're alone now. You can help me remember. Oh, just make room at the nursing home for me. Judy, oh my gosh. I'm like, there is no reason that you need to be alone anymore. Talk about doing, oh, what? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. I don't even remember your numerology, right? But what I have here, I am telling you, if you're open to it, Judy, if you're open, you may be, it could be about all the love that you had for the people that you dealt with and helped cross and things like that. But I'm seeing a whole new vibe here, Judy. This is the alchemist. This is about love. This is about that empress kind of energy, but also a lot of anxiety, like, you know, shush, what feeling like you're drowning, right? But here comes where you plant seeds, start new creative things. So there are lies all around me, but from spirit. Lies from spirit, Judy? No. Lies lies from spirit. Thank you for the support. Why am I laughing? Oh, I do laugh. I laugh. I know. There are lies around me from spirit. Judy, no. That's not true. I'm going to do a charm cast for you. One thing I can tell you, Judy, is you're super creative. And I don't know if you are artistic or whatever it is you like to do. I need you to do that. Gardening, painting, whatever. No lies from spirit. No, we're not thinking that way. I'm going to do a charm cast for you. Okay, I understand. Let me just do this for you, Judy. I can feel that way. It's totally normal, honey. Totally normal. That's when you go out and you play a game and you win yourself a little mushroom. It makes life better. Okay, let me see what I get. All right, let's go. We're here for you, Judy. Like, no matter what I say, I want you to know that, I'm alone too. And I don't want I don't want any of us to feel alone. We can really support each other. So let me do this, and I'm going to read for Sassy Savage if she hasn't left me. Okay, here we go. Something flew in my lap. Taurus energy, the number 6 again. So I need you to find the balance within you. You're ready to receive. You got a lot going on here, girl. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. But a big yes. I do think you're listening to spirit. There's a lot that has to transform within your heart. I see the deceit right there. This shapeshifter is right there by your heart. There's something about this shell I need to tell you. What is it? Hold on one second. Where is this thing? Where is it? Where'd it go? This one. There's something more you need to listen to about the losses, the tower moments that left your heart feeling empty and needing to transform. And what I need to tell you about that is, hold on. There's something important that I'm missing. Oh, if these only were in order. Shoot. The need to listen, the need to be heard. Nature, the healing power of water, the ritual bath, cleansing mystery, and the soul leaving earth. So that is exactly what I said. All of the people that you helped, Um, it shows here that it was hard on your heart, the deceit that you talked about. But right here, your world is protected by Archangel Michael. Hope you can see that. That's beautiful. But also, there's like a whole hooks here. This can be protection, but there's a lot of stuff that you need to cut out of your world or, enough of this so you can transform. And yeah, you're being cheered on to cut this stuff free. I know it hurt. You are helpful. I know the souls that have crossed want you to celebrate. They want you to know that you are protected. This gun is not here in danger. This is we're cheering you on to celebrate. You're protected. Please find the balance within you, the 6 I talked about, by doing fun hobbies and creative things that came out in the card that I showed you. Where'd it go? This one. Um, Also, what's really cool, so a lot of cord cutting needs to be done, and I'm gonna make that video. We talked about it in a live, how to do it, but I wanna make a cool video. So, but keep that in mind if you need to go watch that video. And I have the return to the womb ritual, which is like the whole Epsom salt bath experience, and let all of that loss go. You help them cross, which was beautiful. You are like a shaman. See the shaman's mask right here? And regarding love and long-term commitments, your intuition is on par. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Yep. So you can spend. That's over here, and don't let it affect your health. Don't fall into any kind of addictions, and I don't mean drugs or anything. Just watch your health, okay, when you spend. Mental, physical, emotional. Oh, I know, me too. Like all the time. And I think that would be really good, and think about um let me put my email up because I have been bad about putting this on the community page. But if you guys email me, if I can find it, hold on. I will send you the return to the room ritual. I can't say it 3 times fast. Um, it's a really cool way to think about Epsom salt baths and cord cutting. Here it is. You guys can email me if you want this ritual that I'm talking about. Oh, I've done that too. We should hang out. Eat chocolate and soak in the tub. So that's over here, okay? Addicted to chocolate, man. Boy. Oh my gosh. I like the lavender. Don't do anything minty in the bathtub or too lemony. The peppermint's a little like, whoo. But all your intuition about the lies and things about your relationships is very interesting. It was right there together. So also, you guys have me laughing. There's a big yes on top of all of this. This is a yes too, believe it or not. This is the shell I'm talking about that you need to listen to, um, the changes from the people that crossed over. You know what I said before. Um, I know you don't have children, but that some of this dates back to childhood, and that's part of the root of this that you need to cut out and understand you're okay now. That little girl's okay now. I hope that makes sense. Sorry, I have Peggy up there laughing. Um, and you really got to take care of yourself right now and the broken heart. This, as I mentioned earlier, timing, things like this, but this is about big losses, beginning and endings, things like that. And it's right here in the middle of this. Oh, you do have a son. Well, he's protected. And I think the message is here that you really have to heal from these losses. Nurture yourself right here by your son. Look at that. SUNSON. Um, that you really are on the right path now and you are very protected. And I see a lot of growth from this. Like your heart is changing. It's just, and you're open. You're in a receiving mode. You're just like that. Some of that just really broke your heart. You're welcome, Judy. Um, oh, and over here, there's the key is pointing to confidence. And this is my charm about childhood, about losses, my losing a child myself, actually. So there's a lot to that charm. Also reminds me of Peggy, which is cool. But I think you're really you're getting your emotions are much more stable, if I may say so, than they were. It's just a little bit more work on the heart and understanding. I think you absolutely did all you could to help them cross over. Where's my mom? Over here. I mean, this is just amazing to me. There's just all that worry or heartache. You just need to cut all that out. No, it's nurturing. We're keeping the chocolate. You keep the chocolate. I'm fine with that. If chocolate's the problem, then I don't need to be on this earth. Okay, Judy, you know what? And you want to know a secret, you guys? I found a new chocolate bar. So Publix is all I have. I don't have Trader Joe's, people. Let me finish this though. I think I'm done. Oh, wait. No, I'm done. There's a lot of growth coming though, right in the middle of this. And just getting over the losses and just trusting your intuition, the balance, like I said, and working on your confidence. Whatever this means to you, except chocolate or not. There's a lot to cut out here, but not chocolate. And then this little heart, he's over here. Like you've got to fix that before you're ready for anything else. But you're doing the healing work. I can see that. You're very receptive. I know, dark chocolate. But so I found this big chocolate bar called Tony's. And they have all kinds of flavors. Some was milk, some was dark. Oh my God, you guys. It was like good chocolate, I think from Denmark or something. Ooh. I didn't share. I ate the whole thing myself. I can't believe my sugar was okay. I ate so much. Like around Easter, I decorated with the candy and then I ate it all. I seriously could not believe my sugar was not like I don't have a sugar problem, but I have a chocolate problem. I get chocolate wasted. Okay. Oh, frozen Milky Ways and Snickers. Oh my God, that's so good. You're making my stomach grumble. Oh, thank you, Michael. You know what? My sister-in-law, former sister-in-law, made this for me for Mother's Day. And these are my two children. They're hearts, if you can see. And then that's me in the middle. How sweet is that? Oh, Peggy, leave us alone. Do you know how much dark chocolate is right now? I know there's crap in our chocolate, but come on. Thank you, Michael. Michael, I have a question, and maybe we'll talk about this when we go live sometime. Yeah, stop it. Stop it. Oh, Peggy, I did get the vegan little mini chocolate chips. Not a fan of chocolate. Interesting. There are a few of you. I should pull a card on that. Like, what's up, Kathy? Because it's good for you. Well, guess what I did? I couldn't find chocolate, so I started eating my little mini chocolates that I put in my protein smoothies to make it more fun. I like decorate with it. I don't have diabetes. And Michael, you should take good care of yourself. I don't have diabetes though. What was I saying? Oh, so I was telling my friend Ashley, oh, I know. Well, take care of yourself. Sorry, we're talking about sugar, but I can tell you what I did do. So I told Ashley, let me put my little mushroom here so you guys can look at him. He's so cute. That what was I saying? Oh, that I was eating the chocolate chips in bed and she cracked up and then she told me about this really good date recipe where you put yeah, you might like this, Kathy. You chop up dates, lay them out, and then of course organic peanut butter. And you melt the peanut butter and you pour and then dark chocolate and you melt that over the dates. Yeah, the peanut butter and the chocolate over the dates, and I added nuts and stuff. Oh my gosh. And then you freeze it and break it into bark. Delicious. Hey, Mystic Road. All right, I better get back to business. Now, is Sassy Savage still here? And Mystic Road. I know you did, Peggy. Cool. I'm all out of groceries. Thanks. I know. I seriously was eating the little chocolate chips in bed. So Ashley freaked out. She's like, "Oh my God, what's wrong with you? Make this." And I'm like, as a matter of fact, back to beeswax, right? Right. Yep. Uh, so Ashley told me about the recipe, and I was like, as a matter of fact, I have all that. I'm gonna go make that. Oh, Peggy's not gonna like this. I put the little marshmallows in it too. Do mysticism, you're driving. Do you want me to do the charms and you just listen? I forg and Sassy, what I'll pull cards and stuff. What was your, Sassy, also shoot me a question if you can. I'm sorry you're driving. Do mysticism. Oh, marshmallows are okay, thank God. It is. Oh, it's so good, and then so all of except well, the dark chocolate was pretty much everything was organic. The main sugar came from the dates. No, you're good. Oh, I'm sorry that you're having to drive now. Will you come back and we'll do the charms next time I'm live? And also, I'll try to go live on TikTok. Follow me over there. It's at True to Soul over there. All right. So, you know what? Sassy Savage, I'm going to pull an oracle card for you just because I feel like there's a cool message for you. And you can just listen, and your patience and support of me will not be for nothing. The uncharted sea. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I don't know if you can see it. So mystic. Ooh, a lot of water energy. I think you're really on the right path, whatever endings you've been through. This is beautiful if you can see it. Okay, I'm doing it. You've got the uncharted sea. Look at that pelican. So Florida. Are you a water sign, Sassy? Let me read this to you too. This is like going on a new adventure. Let's see. Endings and beginnings. So I don't know what you've been through, but it's going to get a lot better. Stepping into the unknown without a map, moving beyond your comfort zone. Very cool. Choosing to do things differently, trusting in the ebb and flow of life, being in the dark and letting curiosity lead, which is so important this week because what is it? Um, there's something going on about curiosity. Hold on, Sassy Savage. There's an astrological thing I need to tell you about. I digress. I don't know what that's about. Curiosity, I guess Mercury and it's Mercury and it has to be with where's Angie when I need her? Mercury and Gemini, and then Jupiter goes into Gemini. There's a lot of curiosity and really going into uncharted territories with the astrology too this week. So that's pretty cool. And when you let the curiosity lead, the faith that all will be well is there. Like, just, okay, I'll look at it. You're parked. Okay, cool. So this is all about like going on the hero's journey. Like whatever endings you've been through, there's a whole new uncharted new life path for you. So I'm going to look at that for you. And part of the message is this is the day to dive into a novel experience and fully immerse yourself in the new. You don't know what this sea of possibility has in store for you, so stay curious and refrain from judgment or the need to label. Give yourself time and freedom to be curious without the limitations and boundaries projected by your memories or expectations. Let the past go and don't project any old stuff from relationships into new ones. Don't bring up their names. Whole new thing. Also, you are in an amazing place right now, and you'll never be the same for surveying these waters. So this is like a whole new path for you. And let's look at your numerology. Okay, give me 1 second. Grab my stuff. Here we go. All right. Okay, guys, thanks for watching and hanging out. Peggy, thank you for being in the chat again. I know you have a really busy week. Wow, that's cool. Is that right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So Sassy, let me pull this up a little bit. Thank you, Peggy. Sassy, my goodness, girl. You are quite the leader. You are like really, what's cool? You have a lot of strong energy like Reese. Number one, you have, so this is the muse, 6 is the muse, and 9 is the prophet. So you're going to have, when I do numerology, I honor all the numbers in your birth date because much like astrology, we're more than one sign, right? So this is your main life path number, is what you would hear most people say. 33 is the master teacher, which, it comes down to 6. So I break everything down because, look, you also have the master builder in you. And so, and not only that, this is the muse and the prophet, the lovers and the hermit, if you understand. And these you mirror this energy within you. 6s and 9s mirror each other. This is like the emperor or the ruler, and you have that in you twice. So I'm going to read what this is like for you. The The 4 is very strong in you. That's somebody who can really lead, who can be controlling. Also, in certain circumstances, you can fall into being controlled. Um, you know? And then the 7, where can I write it? The 7 is the Chariot in Tarot, but it's also the Soldier and somebody who's really like a hero. What's interesting to me is, Sassy, how is your relationship with your mom or your dad? Let me do a couple things. Couple more things. Hold on, Sassy. Let's see where you are this year. What your energy you're roaming around in this year. You're in a 2-year. So Sassy, you may have gone through a big change over the past couple of years, some endings, some changes like I've talked about, and you may feel withdrawn this year. I don't know if that's true or what you're going through, but let me read how this is like your what I call your life path here, so you can understand. I do it a little differently, and this is your life code. You are a 6, you are a 33, but you're way more than that. Okay. I think it's like you took on a lot of that father energy. So, and I don't see your mom, which is interesting, but we'd have to do her numbers. But yeah, I see there's something off there with the mom father past life energy too. Very interesting. So, did anything happen? I don't know if this is true. If you feel this way this year, this can be about being withdrawn. It's about reflection of some of the changes, new beginnings, but changes, major changes. Okay. Major changes. Good. Yes. Excellent. There's a lot of reflection. So let me read this to you, and some of it may have passed already. Welcome back, Yadira. It's so nice to see you. Thank you for joining. Awesome. Okay. So listen, this can be, you may have begun to heal. And what comes next, I love for you, is all about expansion, okay? So things are going to get better and better and better. But you still have some reflecting to do. And Yadira, you're so sweet for being here. I love you. Love it, love it. Okay. Sassy. Yeah, interesting. I feel like you may, and don't think I'm weird, but you may have had like male energy in the past and been her brother, her father. I have to do our numbers. But let me tell you a little bit about this. And I feel like from what you said, you're coming out of this. But withdrawn from the world, working through adjustment from life change from the previous year. Deep personal inquiry, tapping into the wisdom from wounds of our past, loss, reflection, introspective, discernment, wounded, and working through unresolved issues regarding family and history. Requires personal space right now. So when you need your me time, take your me time, you know? Let's see. Withholds communication, and that can be necessary for you right now, but do trust that you can find somebody that you can share if you're feeling this way, Sassy. Emotionally distant, reserved, questions personal relationships, questions about direction of life. No wonder you wanted a charm reading. Isolated. So I feel like you're coming out of that though, and may experience feelings of depression, loss of energy, feeling misunderstood and feeling disconnected. But if that's starting to pass and you're growing into this, that's awesome, you know? And this is where you find growth, expansion, um, planting new seeds, so to speak. I finally let go. Yeah, good, good. And I know like we've had some weird energy and it sends me back kind of reflecting when I don't really need to. So I'm going to read this to you, even though I feel like you're still moving through this, but let's focus on how good this feels. And then, like, you're really working towards a lot of good growth. And when you get to 6 again, it's like a whole new rebirth for you. So we'll get there, Sassy. Keep coming back. My these readings are very layered, but I want you to know what's coming is growth and new opportunities, redirecting your energy, promoting change and really new development, shedding old behaviors and beliefs and relationships that no longer serve you, were never probably meant for you to carry that burden. Beginning of new relationships, jobs, opportunities, some nervousness and uncertainty, but it's good. Um, some security and confidence issues, but I see you're working on that. Inspiration, fertility, if you want to have children, which came out in one of my cards. Um, or not, I don't know. Uh, Fertility can be a lot of things, creativity, personal growth, and a spiritual step. So it's like really good vibe. Did Kathy have to leave? Oh, bye, Kathy. Love you. Thank you for being here. Also, let me do one more thing. So we go, I got to do this. 24, 23 would be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So 2020. Get my blingy calculator out. I should be able to do this, but I can't think. And then wow. So sassy. Wow, that's enough. God bless you. That's so cute. I'm in my 50s. So you know what's so interesting? I don't know if these dates make sense to you, but first of all, like what was, this is intense. What was going on with your mom when you were pregnant, you know? And from what you told me, some shit was going on. So then when you were 9, 18, I'm guessing 25, I'm so bad with my nines. 34 and 43. Is that right? So that would make you, I might be off like a year or two on the ages, but um do you have your mom's birth dates or birth dates? I think it's very important to understand that you have likely absorbed a lot of anxiety if you feel that, or being controlled. Like I said, you're a natural born leader, but based on what you've told me, you can be controlled too. Let me read. I promised I would read this to you. Let's do that because this will make some sense to you. I'm going to read the 6, your overall energy to you. Okay. I'm going to read the 6 and the 4, and then I'll touch on the 7 since they're so strong. 56. Okay. But let's talk about you, Sassy. And I want you to know, like, this is your overall energy. You can think of it um, as a 33. That's the master teacher. So you're really here to pass on a lot of lessons you've learned in this life. You feel, yeah. I really think that you absorbed a lot of it when she was pregnant and giving birth to you right here. And so we need to look at that. And, based on what you said about your dad, it probably was a little rough. So I'm going to read a few things to you, and I hope this helps everyone who's listening and might have a 6 in them, might be a 33, might be a 6. You're all this, though, okay, Sassy? But this is part of it. I am lovers. I bring beautiful emotion to this world. I'm passionate, dramatic, and charismatic. I will draw you in through the depths of my eyes. I am consuming. I am the professor of heightened senses. I feel the world like no other. This is my gift in this life. My challenge is to find my emotional balance and to connect deeply with the intelligence of the earth. I'm grounded, I'm present, and I will no longer hide behind my heart and bring forth the brilliance of my mind. So some of this you may understand. If it doesn't make sense, just let it go. All right. Lover's energy, passionate, perfectionist, emotional, dramatic, flamboyant, fear issues, tend to cling to people they love in their life. Self-esteem and worthiness issues, absorbs emotion of the family, compassionate, empathetic, has difficulty maintaining healthy boundaries, has difficulty saying no. I know, but there's a lot more, and you're beautiful. Look at all that. You're a beautiful, complicated soul. It's gorgeous. And you really can accomplish the impossible with that energy in there. So hold on. Okay. Attention seekers focus on physical appearance, impulsive, sentimental, manifest chaos, self-absorbed, self-involved, rejection issues, attachment issues, abandonment issues, reacts emotionally first, obsessive, suffers from mood swings or depression, reactive, easily triggered, flirtatious, energy most affected with addiction issues. That's also true of a 9, 6 and 9s. And it's just sometimes, when we understand that this can cause us to spin and have anxiety, it can lead to different types of addictions. And no harm. We all have a lot of this in us. So understand that. Struggles with self-sabotage, grounding issues, anger issues, balance issues, struggles with financial stability, something we're all talking about today. Often feels powerless, tends to blame others for problems, jealousy issues, romantic, generous, warm, falls in love easily, needs stimulation, focus issues, has heightened senses, loves deeply, infidelity issues. And a lot of this, you guys, can either be you or you attract it, because remember what a mirror you are. All right. Let's see. Indecisive, lives life on the edge. And then you can see here. So this book, you can take a screenshot, but it is a treasure. It's by Lindsay Knight. So do understand this is her information, and I love it. But some of the numbers she's done on people include Lindsay Lohan, Britney Spears, Michael Jackson, Albert Einstein, Charlie Sheen, Heath Ledger, Stephen King, Timothy McVeigh. It goes on. So see, and I have all this info if you guys ever need it. Now, Sassy, some things, if you like crystals and stones, that'll help you balance and ground. Boji stones, and I recommend holding 2 in your hand, you guys, if you can. Tourmaline for grounding, obsidian for grounding, onyx is grounding and power, carnelian heals wounds of the heart and gives courage, and labradorite connects one to God. And I want you to understand this affirmation too, and hopefully keep it in your heart. I am a beautiful emotional being. I feel everything in my life. I deserve to know peace. I am safe. I am loved. I am present. I am grounded. I am more than I've ever imagined. I'm humbled by this awareness. Now, because you have, I also want you to know the Chariot, able to do the impossible, stubborn, let's see, a lot of the same things. Like you need personal space, balancing and grounding. You know, you can be a little reactive, but definitely a very dynamic personality, strong of purpose, motivated, directed, can be unforgiving, very ambitious, just beautiful energy with the Chariot that's in you. So I want you to remember that. But you also have the 4 in you, which is really strong. So everybody, hold on. Look at this. This is interesting considering what we talked about earlier. Ooh, I love that. I love that. Whatever works for you, girl. Hi, Mystic Groom. I am the Emperor, the father of this world. I bring with me the beauty of logic, intelligence, and leadership. I will guide those who seek a higher truth. I am the professor of a brilliant, complex mind. My challenge in this life is to heal the battle I have between my heart and my head, and I deserve to know peace. Pippa, leave the cat alone. So here, this is important. I want to read this to you, and then I'll be happy to help anybody else, because you have 2 4s in you and a 22, but natural born leader, father energy of this world. So there's a connection here between you and your mom and all that happened. Highly intuitive, logical thinker, has difficulty shutting off the mind, practical, dry wit, original, charismatic, need to feel respected, guarded emotionally controlled, intimidating, perceived often as arrogant, empathy issues, intimacy issues, emotional boundary issues, trust, has difficulty being able to forgive. Funny enough, I think I had this conversation with Reese because she has 4s and 7s in her and 6s, I think. Pippa, please leave the cat alone. I'm sorry, Sassy. Highly effective at organizing systems as well as their own lives. Control freaks, but also you can be controlled. Insightful, does not like to be confronted or challenged, reserved, intelligent, perfectionist, philosophical by nature. When confronted with emotion, you prefer to learn the facts, drawn to quirky people. I have this energy too. Tend to take on the failures of the family. Has difficulty sleeping when stressed or overwhelmed. That it says a lot about why I can't sleep. Responsible, successful, feels pressured to be successful. Financial security is of major importance. They enter the room quietly but powerfully. Withdrawn when injured, introspective, sensitive. You don't like stupid people or methods that are ineffective. So you stand erect and proud, protective, stubborn, maybe times 2 because of the 7 in you. Rigid, predictable, can be difficult to approach. Female emperor energy, difficult to mate. That's not you. This is just part of you. Need to be consulted privately if there's an issue. So what I want to read to you too about the emperor. My mind is completely calm. I feel a beautiful stillness. There is no static. There is no thought. I allow myself to come away from the energy of my mind. So sometimes you just got to really step out of your head. If you like meditation, I know you said you like getting out in nature. That really helps me. That really helps me. Let me look at your mom's numbers. Wow. She's got the 22 in her also. And a 2 and an 8. So your mom is a 5 824. So what I want to point out really quickly, and then we can talk about this more, Sassy. I hope you're still here. Fives as an overall energy are all about past lives. You're so welcome. Soul contracts. So your mom, you it's a soul contract with your mom. You have the fours in you. The why did I feel like there was a two? Interesting. I would also say that your mom is highly intuitive and that you guys probably can read each other's minds. I would also say that when your mom was little, there was a lot that went on in her childhood. And maybe what happened when she was little, we don't have to talk about it now. But your mom maybe came with a lot of wounds, even from her childhood, that you've absorbed. And I do believe that you have a contract with her to kind of help her, like, who's the parent here kind of a thing, with your mom, like your best friends. But I feel like you bring that, if I may say so, the male energy to help her. Does that make sense? She was adopted. No wonder. No wonder. Yeah, and she's always going to feel like that missing piece. That's just the way it is. And the Hierophant, do you want me to read it to you? I'll read a short version. It's so beautiful. They're the sweetest people. They really are. People with the five energy are the people that you go to lean on, to tell all the problems to, even though she may be like, girl, like, I got so many problems. I'm so wounded. But she still is the one there, being the guiding light, being that person that people want to lean on and go to. A lot of oak tree energy there. And the five, let me read a shorter version to you, but for real, this is her also being the intuitive. She's a master intuitive. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's incredible. And she's got that high priestess energy in her. She's just very much an old soul. Very much an old soul. Many past lives. So her energy of the five is the Hierophant, and it's like the church, but not in a religious way. Let me read this to you. The Hierophant leads us morally, the beliefs we hold close to our heart, the love we have for our family, our community, our work. This is the energy of the Hierophant, our devotion, our willingness to stand beside those who are suffering, the time we spend just sitting with someone listening to their story of struggle. This is the grace of the priestess that dwells in all of us. The Hierophant reminds us of what is important. It's not our money, it's not our possessions, but the deep connection we have to each other and to humanity. There's a politician inside this servant, an advocate for what is good and righteous. And that's times two, because this is justice energy, the advocate, the humanitarian. She walked me down the aisle. Oh, that's beautiful, honey. She's the bomb diggity bomb. She really is a very old intuitive soul. And, I understand she was adopted, and I feel like you can see, I don't know what the dad was like, but we're missing the mom. Obviously, the mom had to give her away. Gosh, bless her heart. She's a beautiful soul. You guys are wonderful. Do you know? Oh, yeah, Yadira's here. I know. I feel so blessed to have you guys. Now, Sassy, we could go on forever. um, How come I don't have tattoos? Interesting question. What am I? You guys with this. Oh, I love you too. Hold on. What is he saying? She's a green witch. She makes tinctures and oh, your mom? Or Yadira? Who makes tinctures? Who makes tinctures? Yadira, do you? Oh, you're welcome, Sassy. There's so much more to do, and I want to know like more about all of this. Oh, I don't have tats. I'll respond to that. Your mom. That's so cool. I love that. I would love to learn more about that if you ever want to talk about it. That's so cool. She's a green witch. She's so intuitive. Yeah, she has definitely walked this earth before. Amazing. I love your energy. Uh, what? You knew I didn't have tattoos. So, what are you thinking about, Michael? So sassy. We could do a charm reading for you too, but you want to come back and do that next time. I'm probably kept everyone here so long. So, Michael, growing up, I've never wanted one. First of all, I'm going to move your info, Sassy. I'm going to save this so we can come back. Yadira, do you have any questions? Or, maybe you're just watching. Oh, I know. I don't like the word, like, when people say I'm a witch. I'm like, no, there's nothing wrong with tattoos. Here's my thing. All right. Here's my thing. What am I going to get? I can't decide. And that's true my whole life. Now, first of all, my dad wouldn't let me. So there was that. Oh no, it's fine. I love doing this. And I love that people stick around and let me, go as deep as I can, but we'll go deeper and we'll do the charms. Yadira needs to see the charms. Michael, not me. Okay, Yadira. I hope I don't offend you by doing anything. I'm not a witch. It's numerology. And I'm being called to pull an angel card. That's safe for everybody. So, Michael, first I wasn't even allowed to have my ears pierced. Who, me? Why are you worried about me? I'm not getting one. I could never decide. If I was going to get one, it would be a really cool sacred geometry symbol or the dates of my children in some way. I just can't. Synchronicity, you guys. I love that. Look for signs. Things that keep happening are connected, even if they don't seem to be. The recent patterns in your life are signals from your angels. Today, ask for follow-up signs and remember that your angels speak with lots of repetition. Notice that. Draw a second card later today and see what your angels have to say after you've spent some time. Oh, well, I'm going for it. Imagine, contemplate what that will be. You're invited to use your inherent skills of creation. Your angels ask you to practice visualization. Sit in meditation for 5 minutes and allow yourself to visualize your daily world as if what you want has already happened. Oh, I love doing that. Oh my gosh, for 5 minutes, you should see what I want. I'm just strolling around the whole world. Feel your feelings fully and see the colors of this life vividly and allow yourself to wonder at this brand new world. Mystic, you're so cute. Hi. Why do you care? I'm not getting any tattoos, if that makes you happy. Okay, lastly, I want to pull one last oracle card. Mystic, you keep popping in. I love you, babe. Do you need anything? Shining through. There's that 3. Empress, mother energy, the seed, the starter shining through. Isn't that beautiful? You guys, I love that card. Sassy. I don't say which. Yeah, I know. No, people don't either to me, but I just don't like it. Before, yeah, absolutely. And I think it's so amazing when people can make their own tinctures and um just work with herbs. I do like essential oils and that type of thing, but I've not been around somebody that's so knowledgeable about those kind of things. Like, I dig it. First of all, Lindsay, that I love so much, where I get a lot of my info, she can do anything. Like, she can make anything. She is such a shaman. Let me read this for you guys. I love this kind of Venus energy that's coming up. Remember, I told you tomorrow is going to feel pretty sexy. Sexy, sexy. Get some confidence back. So this is about self-expression without filters or masks. How is that when we were talking about that in the beginning? Oh, Doug's energy towards you. Okay, I'll do that. Um, Authentic communication, no masks, people. Take our masks down. Being proud of who you are, shining in the world, refusing to make yourself small just to belong. You've come so far. You've been in the proverbial back of the room and learning and gathering mode for so long. Ain't that true? I feel that. And this important time has served its purpose. You must now step into a new consciousness, seizing a new opportunity to share your wisdom. You will be like a lighthouse shining through the dark, illuminating the ways for others. I love it. Be careful of the voices in your head that say, you can't, or you don't know enough, or who are you to shine? The better question is, who are you not to shine? All you are and all you have become is by grace of God. Now it's your duty to shine your gifts. Celebrate this. That is so cool. Very sexy. Very sexy. Very sexy. All right, Doug's energy for Mystic. And I think we talked about this Mystic, but I'm going to look again, just going in blind and not looking. What am I going to use for that? You guys, I'm going to use some cards I never do. And it's going to seem weird. Doug's energy. Huh. Well, I know you guys are both friends. Do you know if he's like coming from some kind of breakup or, yeah, like a breakup? What's going on with him? Like, okay, here's the thing. There's a pattern with this guy that you need to look out for. He has a repeating pattern in relationships. Um, like, I feel like he might still be kind of caught up in something Mystic that's not making him completely available to you, and I would watch out for the patterns. Ah, but I think he's breaking free of this for real. I would still keep an eye out for the patterns, good or bad, but whatever he may be entangled with that's keeping you separate, he's releasing that. And there's some energy of you coming together. If you want to trust what I'm saying here just by these visuals. Mystic, does that feel like the right energy for what we're talking about? And I'm going to pull something else now that I've got your attention. If you're having trouble like Mm. Getting close with him, there's just some loose ends he's gotta tie up. It doesn't make sense? Huh. We inspire. Well, I'm definitely happy to be wrong. Whoa, what am I wrong about? What's no? I think what I do see, if this makes sense to you, is that here you're separate, here you're together. What happens in the middle? I don't know. Maybe there's things he's not telling you about. There's patterns to him. Let me pull in a couple other cards for you. What's the no mean? What is this no you speak of? What is this no? I do think there's some good energy coming. Also, it was 4:44 when you put no on my clock. Oh, sassy. Oh, I'm so glad that you feel that way. Thank you so much, honey. I hope you'll come back more. I know you told me that. I know you told me that. I see that. Do you see it? See? Just friends. I'm asking why, because maybe he was caught up in something. He has some patterns, but he's breaking free of it. You guys might become more than friends. But even as friends, like there's good energy. There's very good energy between you guys. So I'm not trying to push you into him, Mystic. Nine of Swords. Interesting. Ah, good Lord. Well, there could be some heartache coming and temperance. Honestly, I really think that there's more to this that he has to break free of. There is some sort of soul connection. And you need patience and believing in the impossible and Sag energy. What sign is he? Do you know what I Michael? Well, we'll have to read for you. Mystic. I think he's going to go through some stuff and you're going as friends or whatever. There's going to be a strong connection between you guys. It's really cool energy. I think you might be in his life to help him for a reason. Energy on the bottom of the deck is 10 of Pentacles. It's really cool. I don't know what he's married. Something's going to happen with that. Something's going to happen with that. Yes, Michael, for sure. Thank you for listening and hanging out and being a good supporter. And how do you know I don't have a tattoo on my ass? I'm just kidding. I don't. I'm going to get one just to piss you off, Michael. Oh, he is a fantastic friend. Mystic, I get it, but I don't know. You're going to be there. Something's happening. Something's happening behind the scenes. It's very divine timing. I think that you're a Sag girl. You're playing an important role. Peggy, stop being such a bad influence. I'm not getting a tattoo. I almost had to have my nipples tattooed, and that's a whole nother story, but I didn't. I saved the nipples, and that's enough for you people to know. Crazy people. All right, temperance. I just want you to really there's a saying about this blue butterfly. I can't blue butterfly. I can't say it. Do you see what I'm talking about, though? This is all going to be divine timing and interaction, and I can see why you're asking me because the energy between you guys is really pretty cool, and I think that underneath it all, something is going on where he's kinda getting frayed at the seams, and I'm sorry about that, but that's the way I see it, and he might like, there might be a big change coming up. Everybody's talking about tattoos. Oh my gosh, you're cracking me up. So I'm gonna get the flower child tarot out for that. This is changed to a chat. Better than cuddle puddles. I'm not cuddling. I'm not cuddling. I'm so sick of that cuddle topic. The magician. Interesting. Oh yeah. 2 of cups. For the love of God. Oh, really? That's beautiful. Why did I hide it? I didn't mean to hide it. I'm gonna say it again. I don't know. But Mystic Road, I feel like things are changing and like new beginnings. There's a lot of energy that I'm guessing he's moving away from. And what do these have in common? 2 cups, 2 of cups. This is a lot of love coming in. I don't know. Call me crazy, but I feel like down the road, there's this magical thing that's going to happen where you two have some kind of really deep connection, whether you get together or not. It's a deep connection. Read my palm. What do you see? I have big M's on my palms. I read palms too. However, okay. Oh, is she going live? I gotta go. We gotta go, you guys. We gotta go at Reese's chat. But Mystic, I would just be a really good friend because I see him going through a lot of changes, and somehow you're meant to be there for him as a friend or whatever. I'm not suggesting you cross any boundaries, but there's a lot of divine timing in this. A lot of, if it's not him coming for you, somebody is. There's love coming. Okay, yeah, dear, I'll be over there. Much love. Thank you so much for being here. So, Mystic, are you still here? I'm going to lose everybody. They're going to go to Reese's chat. I love you guys. We're out of here. But, Mystic, do you understand what I'm saying? Michael, I don't know why you're so worried about that. Oh my goodness. No tats for me. No. Okay. Thanks, Peggy. Oh, Sassy, you're still here too. Well, we got to go to Reese's chat, right? But I am done anyway. I love you guys. I hope Mystic heard that. I'm not trying to. Oh, you did? Okay. Yeah, I'm not trying to get you to interfere, but there's some interesting energy changing for this person that you're asking me about. And I believe you're there to be that shoulder, kind of that friend. Don't cross the line, but yeah, there's a reason and a season that you guys are connecting. Aw, thanks, Michael. I care about you too. I do. I love all of you. She's not. Oh, okay, cool. Then I can say goodbye. Tell you guys how much I really do love you guys. I really do. I'm super Peggy. Love you to death, silly woman. And just remember, this will be my oh, thanks, Judy. I love you guys. This is my next. I love you too, Michael. This is my tattoo. I'm gonna get this on my hand. hide my old hands. Wouldn't that be cute? Look, that'll be my new tattoo. What do you think, Michael? I could put this on my nipples. I could tattoo my nipples with this. That is so cute. I've decided that's it. This is my new tattoo. I knew he needed to come be part of the live. It's a boy. It's gonna be a boy mushroom tattoo. And everybody will think I do shrooms. I've never done shrooms, but maybe I will, because 'cause I'll have a tattoo of shrooms on my hand. Maybe with the number 2 right here, since that's my overall number 2, the high priestess. I love it, right? So cute. That's it. Or that would be really cute on my butt, like this. People say, "What is that on your butt?" And I'll say, I'll bend over and go, "Oh, it's a mushroom." Charlie Manson was way more than shrooms. That was mind control by the CIA. Am I allowed to say that on YouTube? I just got demonetized. Can you imagine though, like, this is what you see, and then you bend over and go, "Oh, it's a mushroom." Yes, it was. Yes, it was, but Michael, it was provided by the CIA. Read the book Chaos. Have you read that book, Chaos? Careful what you're putting in my chat there, Michael. Yes, read the book Chaos. Listen, don't get me going. I'm a former journalist, news addict, trying not to do that. But I know all about it. They're late on the stream. Okay, well, I better go anyway. I do want to see what's going on. You saw the movie Chaos? Oh, okay. I think the book is really good. No, I think the book is something different. I'm not sure they made a book about it. Kisses. Love you guys. Yeah, that's true. Sassy seasons and reasons. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Mm, mhm. Love you too. Okay. Here comes my what am I gonna do? I guess we'll do a little water stream on my way out. Love you guys. I'll see you in the other chat. And thank you for your support and hanging out with me today. I'll try to catch you guys Friday here, or I may be live from my daughter's stable or something like that. I'll put a community post up as soon as I can, and we'll do a Zoom for the members Saturday, what'd we say, 1 PM? Right, Peggy? So we're gonna do a Zoom call with the members, 1 PM, right? Is that what we agreed on? Okay. I'll get that Zoom out on the Zoom link on the community post too as soon as I can. Okay, here we go. Bye, guys. Love you.